Kia ora, here's question 1C from this year's Scholarship Calc exam. This question was reasonably well done, but it showed that quite a few of you need to go over the chain rule and implicit differentiation, because if you could apply those two skills, then this question was reasonably straightforward. So let's see what we've got. We've got an equation, cos squared of x plus cos squared of y is equal to cos of 2x plus 2y. So straight away you should notice there's no way to untangle the x and the y. We can't rewrite it with x or a function of x being the subject. So we're going to have to do implicit. We need to find the equation of the tangent at the point pi on 6, pi on 3. So I saw quite a lot of reasonably efficient work on this question, but I also saw a whole lot of extra work that got done. So let's have a look at the fastest way to do this. I'm going to differentiate with respect to x. So we're going to have 2 cos of x, bringing down the power, times the derivative of the inside function, which is cos of x, so it's times negative sine x, plus, now differentiating this with respect to x, we get 2 cos y times negative sine y dy by dx. So that's doing implicit on it. And then on the right-hand side, and this is the bit that I think tripped quite a few of you up, we're going to differentiate this with respect to x. So first we differentiate the outside function, and we're going to get negative sine of 2x plus 2y. And now we differentiate the inside function with respect to x. So it's going to be times 2 plus 2 dy by dx. Now, I'm making this video really close to the scholarship exam. If you've somehow found this and it's early in 2026 and you're not good at implicit, it is well worth going and doing a whole ton of implicit practice. So either get the old Delta book or ask me for some implicit questions if you don't have access to that. Implicit is not taught in level 3 calc, but it's really, really useful and it comes up in scholarship all the time. So quite a few of you went through a process of doing lots of rearranging, and you just don't have to do that. Okay, we're going to find the equation of the tangent at this point here. So one thing I would do though is I would just clean up a couple of the terms, so we can see that that's a double angle sine, and so's that. So I'm going to do a rewrite. I'm going to have negative sine 2x minus sine 2y dy by dx is equal to negative sine of 2x plus 2y times 2 plus 2 dy by dx. So we could go to a whole lot of effort now to make dy by dx the subject, or we could realise that we just needed to find the equation of the tangent at pi on 6 and pi on 3. So if x is pi on 6, then 2x is pi on 3. If y is pi on 3, 2y is equal to 2 pi on 3. And we're also going to need over here 2x plus 2y. So 2x plus 2y is equal to pi on 3 plus 2 pi on 3, which gives me pi. I was about to write pi on 2, but that's not right, right? So we've got 1/3 of pi plus 2/3 of pi. All we have to do now is to figure out what those things are. So let's just move this screen down a bit. So sine of 2x is sine of pi on 3. So that's √3 on 2. Sine of 2y is over here. Remember from trig that sine is positive in that quadrant. So sine of 2y is also equal to √3 on 2. And lastly, sine of 2x plus 2y is sine of pi. And we really like this because sine of pi is equal to 0. So I'm going to just plonk all of those into my equation. And from there, we'll solve for m. So we get negative √3 on 2 minus √3 on 2, and I call it m, is equal to negative 0. So we get 0 times this, 2 plus 2m. So suddenly things look much, much better. I've got negative √3 on 2 minus √3 on 2m is equal to 0. negative 1 minus m is equal to 0. What am I doing here? I'm dividing by the constant root 3 on 2. So negative 1 is equal to m. That means the equation of the tangent will be y is equal to mx plus c. That gives me y is equal to negative x plus c. To find c, I'm going to substitute in pi on 6, pi on 3. I bet you've all stopped watching by now. Let's see. There's a lolly at this point. If you're still watching, you know my track record with actually giving out the lollies is pretty bad, but there you go. So that gives me c is equal to pi on 3 plus pi on 6, which is pi on 2. So my final answer is that y equals negative x plus pi on 2. Now, I can't remember how many marks that was. I think that was 2 out of 8. Yeah. Okay. Next video coming up soon.